Greetings everyone, Wolf here with another exciting episode of Minecraft 1.14. And here we are at the top of our base, and as you can see in front of me, I have a lot of boxes out here. Well, I'm running out of room, so I think it's time to really start working on the base up here. And as you can see, I have some torches here to mark out where I'm actually going to place the center. I think I said originally I was going to put it a little bit closer over there, but I moved it a little bit to here. So what we need to do is start getting to work here. Let's get up to where I want to go. I need to get up to roughly level 80. So remember, to place scaffolding, you got to crouch in place. Crouch in place, and that'll get you all the way up there. Okay, here we are up to level 80. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I'm going to form a base level circle. The center of the base is going to be circular in design and go out from there. So what I need to do is I need to put down a base layer. Now mind you, this is not going to be a permanent thing. This is just so I can work up here. Alright, so we need to go out from here 23 blocks. Okay, so we got one. This includes the center, by the way. So 1, 2. Alright, let's do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. There we go. Hey, learn to count on Minecraft. Anyway, I don't know if anybody will actually get that reference, but now from here, so we're 23 blocks out. That includes the center. And we need to begin our circle, which is going to start with 4 blocks. Oh, monkey. 4 blocks coming out, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go inward for another 4 blocks. So we got to put a block there for right now. So another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we're going to go 2. So 1, 2, and then 2 again. 1, 2, let's not do the count wrong. And then I need 3 singles in a diagonal. So we go 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, so that right there is an eighth of the circle. And all we do is just reverse the numbers that we did. So when we go back, we go 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 4, 4. And that's going to be the circle right there. So let me get this all done up and we'll be right back. And the circle platform is all in place, as you can see from here. I just hope it's going to be big enough. Okay, now that we're down here at the bottom, I'm going to diverge from my original concept, and I'm actually going to add in 4 towers in the 4 directions. So in other words, you come straight across from here, and we're going to put another tower like here. So what I want to do is I got to come out 10 blocks from here at this point, because I want to make this the center point of the new tower. So we got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, that means let me put a. That's the edge of the circle for this tower. Then we need to come out 3, 1, 2, 3, and I'm using a different stone so I know the difference between the stonework over there. Okay, then we're going to come across, come down 1 and 2 more, 1, 2, and then we're going to go 1 right there. This is actually going to become the middle block right here. And then we reverse from here. So then we go back to 1. So we have 3 1s here. And then we're going to have the 2 block. 1, 2. Then we're going to go back to the 3. 1, 2, 3. And here is the center block for where that torch is, like that one is there. And then we'll just come back here. Alright, so let me get that all in place. And then I'll be right back. The big circle is 45, and the 4 smaller ones are 21. To give you a comparison, the white diorite ring that you see down here, which is not going to stay, by the way, is the same size circle as the 4 smaller ones on the outside, just to give you an idea of what this looks like. And to give you a slightly better angle, we're going to give you an aerial shot of what the circles look like as they are joined together. And here's the aerial shot. And now that we have the main circles in place, I want to continue the base structure of getting down, adding on another little section here. But to do that, I actually need to design the wall segment that's going to separate the shorter tower with the next series that I'm actually going to create, which is going to be another tower series. So I have to figure out how far this needs to go out. Now I think I want to make 3. So let's see about if I'm going to make that the center. Okay, so if I come down 1 like that. Okay, this is me thinking, guys, on screen. 1, 2, 3, and if we come up here like, not yet. Come up here like this. And no, see, that's not. Alright, so I need to come down, I think, 1 more because I want this to be here, which means that needs to be a full block. And then how about we come down 1 more here, then come here, right? And then we come up. Alright, let's get down and take a look and see how that looks like. I'm trying to do a little bit of building on camera here, guys, with you. Just to show you the way my brain thinks a little bit sometimes here. Okay. Oh boy. See, I'm not sure I like that. Okay. Oh, yeah. No. Okay, let's drop this down even 1 more. Right? Okay, and then let's actually extend this. Okay. So give me that out of there. Let's extend this a little bit more. Let's put, you're gonna, okay. So let's go here. Alright, so then let's go here to here with that there. And if we go, say, here, okay, let's see how we look there. Let's get this stuff out of, okay, let's get this out of the way and take a look and see how we look. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. It's going to be wider than I was expecting, but that's okay. Get a little bit of detail work inside of here, get rid of some of that stonework in there. These are just temporary placement walls here, guys, to give you an idea of, you know, what I'm going to be working with. Alright, so now I just got to mirror this on over, and then that'll give me an idea of where the next area is going to build. Good. Alright. Right, now that I have the first bridge section in place, and basically I have an idea now of where this is going to go. I'm going to set up the next section of towers, which is going to actually be in a clover type look. So, what I want to do is I'm going to put a tower here on this end here, match it over on the other side, and then put a third one right here in the middle, and then bridge again over to the next actual build. So what I'm going to want to do is to keep this section looking similar. I'm going to add actually an extra row, I think right here, all the way across, so we match up. And then I'm going to begin my circles. So this one is going to be 15, which means I need to have 1, 2, then the center. Okay, then I'm going to go back to another 2. All right, good. Now off of that, I need to come 2 again. All right, let's see how that is. See, that's going to come out to there and go downwards. Okay, so we need to bring out 1 more. Okay, that's what I need to find out. So we have to add 1 more row here. Okay. Then we have our initial 2, so 1, 2. Then the new center will go right there. Come back out 2 again, and then we need 2 from there. So 2. So we have 2 and 2, and then we're going to go 1, and then we're going to go 2, then 2 again. And then the new center of that wall is right there. So 2, 2, 1, 2, and then 2, center, and we should match up, which we do. Okay, that's the half circle. And then I have to mirror this one on the other side and then fill this all in. And once again, I'm just using the different color stone just to give you an idea of where the circles and stuff are. This will all get changed out. This is just the floor plan. So let me get that all in place and then we'll do the next one. Now that those 2 circles are in place, we need to get the third and final circle. Now these are 2 15s. This one's actually going to be a 19. Yes, 19. And then we need to start from the center of this walkway. So what I did was, like I did over here, I have some extra spacing here. I did the same thing, I matched it over here. So I brought the walkway so that it matches all the way straight across there up to this point. All right. So from the center, we're going to put our center point down. And, sorry guys, I have to. Oops, sorry for the glitchiness there. Bye. Okay, so we have our center point here, and then what we do for this 19, we have to go 3 blocks. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go over 2. 1, 2. Right. Then we're going to go over 1, and then 1 again, like so. Come back down to 2. There's another guy. I gotta get the torches down there. 1, 2, 3, and then the center point. Okay, now this is what I wanted to find out. So if we put a tower there and a tower there, we can join up there and there. Now the question is, how is that going to look? Putting 2 towers next to each other, probably not so much so. So why don't we add a 3 gap? Okay. Alright, so let me take this all down, and then we'll start again. Right, now that I've added an extra 3 layers to the walkway, let's get the circle going again. So remember, we're going to have our starting point right here, and then we're going to go 3 out. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go 2, so over 2 blocks. Then we're going to go single and single. Back to 2. Then back to the 3 before we hit our center mark. Alright, so let's see how much. Now that right there looks a little bit better. And then what we can do is we'll fill in this gap here to bring that all the way across. To actually give us what looks like a 4. And potentially cut off here, give us back to a 3. That's fine. Okay. So then we got to finish off the circle. Now, normally shamrocks are kind of joined together, the 3 circles and stuff like that. But for what I'm thinking of doing here, I don't want that look because this is going to be just a few blocks up as a short tower. Well, this one will be a little bit higher in nature and stuff. So that's why I designed this shamrock style look of circles here like this. Alright, so let me get this one all filled in and then we'll take a quick look at it as it's all completed. Well, now, look what we got here. Yeah. Where's your friends? Somebody down there? Oh, darn, he moved. Okay, he moved off. Where's the other guys? Alright. Let's do this. Fool! Oh. Alright. There you are. That's hurting a little bit. Pay that. Oh, wow. They're doing really bad this time around. Ow. I thought they say ow. That's the best. Ow. Ow. Okay, that should be everybody. And yet again, we kill another patrol. Those 3 circles are now completed, and here's a slight aerial shot, or aerial long shot, of how this section is looking. So let's get down and actually take a look. I did make a minor change to the location where the circle started. So let's get over there. Now, we have the 2 circles on the side here, which are both 15s, and then this center circle, which is a 19. I did bring it back 1. I dropped it back 1 more space, so I have this 3 block difference right here. Instead of it was 4. Alright, so technically it's actually 2 more, and then this extra block right here, which will kind of square it off a little, which shortens this gap between these 2 towers just a little bit more too as well. Alrighty, so let's see if we can get a quick aerial shot of what this all kind of looks like. And here we are in the air for that aerial shot. As you can see, the foundation is now all in place. Now remember, the original concept was it was going to have a central circle, which is right here in the middle, as you see. And then it was going to have land bridges going out in the 4 directions that would divide up the base in the 4 quadrants. That was the initial design that I got from watching the Aquaman movie. But then I saw a picture that had a big central circle and small circles on a diagonal from it, which gave me the idea to put smaller towers in the 4 directions and then create the land bridges that would divide the 4 quadrants up. As I built that section, the build told me, okay, let's add a couple more towers down along where the bridges are and the wall divides. So the key to take away from this is, as you're building, don't get stuck on building a very specific design. Allow it to tell you what you want to build. Mind the trees here, of course. I'm just using those as a place to put my farm for right now. So the foundation of the initial part of the base is in place. So we're done with this section. As you can see from all the different colored stones, you can see where all the circles and the towers and stuff are going to be placed and built to go from there. Now this is the base floor of the main part of the build. Then the basement section is going to be underneath this layer, which is still above ground, and then whatever we decide to build below the ground. Now the interesting thing is this whole build is pretty much symmetrical, except for, of course, the section where the skeleton spawner farm system is set up. As you can see, that gives it a slight asymmetrical feel in that part of the build. And the interesting thing is, the entrance to the tombstone fits just nicely right next to this section of the tower, and I don't have to worry about tearing it out. So we can keep that as a memento of with the first build that we took care of here. Alright guys, that's it for this episode. We're finally done. So as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Y'all take care now. Bye.